This patch is about 12 by 10. It was taped and floated, but the tape was built past the surface plane, then textured on top with a knockdown spray texture that doesn't match the rest of the home. I'm going to fix this with the same method I use on small patches. The issue here isn't the tape. It's that the tape and texture were built above the drywall surface plane. When that happens, you don't spot fix it. You float the entire area until the plane comes back to level. This doesn't require specialty tools. 12-inch pan, 12-inch knife. I'm using 45-minute mud for build and all-purpose to control the texture. Same setup whether the patch is 1 foot or 12. On this first pass, I'm not trying to make it pretty. I'm bridging the tape. Bridging the tape just means loading enough mud to span from the high point of the tape out onto the surrounding drywall, without chasing the surface yet. I start in the middle of the patch because there's a seam here that's already close to the surface plane. That becomes my reference point. From there, I work outward toward the tape joint, filling heavy the whole way. Precision doesn't matter at this stage. The goal is speed and build. Fight the urge to smooth every line. Speed matters more than beauty here. With quickset, anything ugly gets scraped before the next coat. This is still the first coat. I'm still floating in only one direction, all the way across the entire patch. From here, it's repetition. On the second coat, I changed directions. I'm still loading fairly heavy, but now I'm paying attention to pressure. By pulling the mud the opposite way, I'm crossing the ridges from the first coat and starting to knock the plane back into level. This pass isn't about build anymore. It's about tying the surface together. High spots get flattened, low spots get filled. It's just repeating this pattern until everything reads flat. You'll see the patch start to disappear, not because it's hidden, but because the surface plane is coming back. Once I get to about 10 inches past the outline of the patch, I burn the edge down flat. This is where the patch will die and will be the starting point for texturing later. I always wash out my bucket and tools as soon as I can after using Quickset, to avoid a struggle once it cures beyond workability. For the Skim coat, I'm switching to USG all-purpose joint compound. Direction doesn't matter here. This is a tight skim to smooth everything out, catch any last-minute imperfections, and make sure the surface reads clean. You want enough mud to do the job, but not so much that it's difficult to texture right over it once I'm done. Once the surface starts to dry, it gets tacky pretty quickly, and that's exactly what you want for hand texture. The next day, I had some help with the painting, which I was definitely grateful for after the amount of shoulder work the day before. This patch is much larger than the average repair, so we took our time and did 2 full coats. We used Dunn Edwards acrylic latex eggshell to blend everything evenly. Before painting, we wet sanded the patch with a tile sponge and blended the edges into the existing texture. A quick pass like this saves you from chasing lines with paint later. After cleanup, here's how it turned out. If this was helpful, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll be sharing more drywall repairs that focus on blending, not just patching.